Hello students, Debashish again from Dev's Learning Hub. So what we are going to do in this particular video, we are going to cover up few problems or exercise on exponent or power, right? Few very interesting ones, right? First we will do the true and false statements. So we will do few examples where you need to find out whether it's a true statement or false statement and why. So the first one is x to the power 0 plus y to the power 0 into x plus y whole to the power 0 equals to 1, given condition x and y both not equals to 0. Why this condition it is given there? Because the condition x to anything to the power 0 equals to 1, as we explained, provided that number is not equals to 0, because you cannot have 0 to the power 0, you cannot have anything. So when a to the power 0 equals to 1, that means a not equals to 0. That is the condition, right? That is why it is given x and y not equals to 0. Then you can utilize that formula. So if a to the power 0, x to the power 0 plus y to the power 0 equals into x plus y whole to the power 0 equals to 1, whether it's a true statement or false statement. X and y not equals to 0. That means x to the power 0, what you can write down? X to the power 0 plus y to the power 0 into x plus y whole to the power 0. That is equals to x to the power 0, anything to the power 0 other than 0. So x not equals to 0, x to the power 0, 1. Y to the power 0, that is also 1, 1 plus 1, 2. But x plus y whole to the power 0, anything to the power 0 is 1. That means x plus y whole to the power 0, that is equals to 1. So basically it is 2 into 1, that is 2. So the value is 2. So equals to 1, that is the false statement. So this one is false. The actual value is 2. Next true false statement is minus 100 whole cube equals to minus 10 lakhs, 6 zeros after 1, right? So whether it's a true or false statement, let's see. Minus 100 whole cube means what you can write down, it is minus 1 into 100 whole cube, right? If it is minus 1 into 100 whole cube, that means it is this formula, a to the power m whole to the power n. That means, okay, a into b whole to the power n. That means a to the power n into b to the power n, right? So what you can write down? Minus 1 whole cube into 100 whole cube. This formula we are utilizing, a into b whole to the power n equals to a to the power n into b to the power n. Now what you can write down, minus 1 whole cube means minus 1 3 times, minus 1 into minus 1 plus 1 into minus 1, that is also minus 1 into 100 whole cube. What you can do? You can do it in two ways, 100 into 100 into 100 3 times. That is 6 zeros after 1, right? 2, 3, 4, 6. So it is, that is what you can do. Or what you can do, 100 means 10 square whole cube. So 10 square whole cube means, you know, a to the power m whole to the power n equals to a to the power mn. This formula, a to the power m whole to the power n equals to a to the power mn. So what you can do, minus 1 into 10 to the power 6. That means minus 10 0 0 0 0 0. So this is what it is given. That means it's a true statement. Third one is 7 to the power 0 plus 2 to the power 0 into 7 to the power 0 minus 2 to the power 0 equals to 0. Whether it's right or wrong, then straight away you can do that. 7 to the power 0 plus 2 to the power 0. So anything to the power 0 is 1 except that number base is not equals to 0. So 7 to the power 0 1 plus 2 to the power 0 1. So 1 plus 1 2. But 7 to the power 0 1, 2 to the power 0 1. That means 1 minus 1 0. So 0 into any number is 0. That means it equals to 0. So it's a true statement. It is true. Okay. So another true false assessment. P minus q whole to the power minus 1 into p to the power minus 1 minus q to the power minus 1. That is equals to minus pq whole to the power minus 1. Whether it's a right or wrong statement, true or false statement, right? Let's evaluate left side. Okay. Let's assess that. So what you can, how we can represent the left hand side? LHS, left hand side, equals to p minus q whole to the power minus 1 into p to the power minus 1 minus q to the power minus 1. How we can write it down? You can write down this p minus q whole to the power minus 1. That means the reciprocal multiplication reciprocal. So if I change the power, that means if I need to change the sign of the exponent of power, I need to change the position of the base, as I explained already, right? So what you can say, it is p minus q whole to the power minus 1 means 1 by p minus q whole to the power 1, that means 1 by p minus q into, now within bracket p to the power minus 1 means reciprocal, multiplication reciprocal, so changing the position of the base, 1 by p minus 1 will be changed to 1, so 1 by p to the power minus 1 means 1 by p minus q to the power minus 1, that means 1 by q. So it is 1 by p minus q into, now we will do the subtraction, it is pq is then q minus p, that is equals to what you can write down, 1 by p minus q into minus of p minus q by pq. So in that case you will cancel this p minus q with p minus q, you are cancelling same, so it is minus 1 by pq, it is equals to minus 1 by pq. So pq, if you change the power, pq to the power 1, that you can write down minus pq whole to the power minus 1, that is equals to right hand side. This is what your right hand side, minus pq whole to the power minus 1 minus pq whole to the power minus 1, that means it's a true statement. Simplify this one, x to the power a plus b to the power whole to the power a minus b, x to the power b plus c whole to the power b minus c into x to the power c plus a whole to the power c minus a, so multiplication. So what is equals to this, what you can do, write down, a to the power m whole to the power n equals to a to the power mn, this property, third property. So it is x to the power a plus b into a minus b. What is this? A plus b into a minus b means a square minus b square formula. So x to the power a square minus b square into x to the power b plus c into b minus c, so x to the power b square minus c square into x to the power c plus a into c minus a, so c square minus a square. Now you have the common base, all the cases, right? So but different powers, so you will just add up x to the power a square minus b square plus b square minus c square plus c square minus a square, that is equals to, you will cancel all these, a square cancel, b square cancel, c square cancel, that means it is x to the power 0, anything to the power 0 equals to 1, so that is what the answer, x to the power 0 equals to 1. Okay, this is a very good example where you will utilize the properties of exponent. If 2 to the power n minus 7 into 5 to the power n minus 4 equals to 1250, then you need to find out the value of n. As I already said while explaining exponential power in my earlier video, that when you can compare the power or exponent only when you have the same base. So when you are giving like this 2 and 5, these are two different base, but this side is a whole number. In this kind of problem, what you need to do, you need to break this number also in the similar base of another side. So what you can do, we can write down this expression, right hand side we will express this number also with respect to this base 2 and 5. Let's see how we can do that. So 2 to the power n minus 7 into 5 to the power n minus 4, how we can write down? You can write down 1250, right? How we can break it? You can break it as 125 into 10. That means, so first you have we can break this number 1250 with respect to these two base 2 and 5. 125 into 10 first. Then 125, what we can write down? 5 cube. 5 3 times. 5 5 is 25. 25 into 5, 125. Then 10 we are breaking it into 5 into 2 as 5 into 2. So 5 cube into 5 into 2. Right? That we can write down as 5 to the power 4, because a to the power m into a to the power n means a to the power m plus n. That means 5 to the power 3 plus 1 into 2. So how we can write? So finally the expression looks like this: 2 to the power n minus 7 into 5 to the power n minus 4 equals to 2 into 5 to the power 4. So now you can compare these two. Either you can compare 2 to the power n minus 7 equals to 2, or you can compare 5 to the power n minus 4 equals to 5 to the power 4. Both the ways, if you compare, that means 2 to the power n minus 7 equals to 2. That means you can straight away you can compare these two powers. So n minus 7 here, 2 means 2 to the power 1. That means what you can write down: n minus 7 equals to 1. Therefore n equals to 8. That is how you can find out. Or with respect to base 5 also you can do that. How you can do that? N minus 4 equals to 4. That means n equals to 8. So both the ways the value n is coming as 8. So what is the value of n? The value of n is 8. Okay, so this kind of problem is very important, and this kind of problem you can expect in your exam also. So that is how you need to break the numeric part with respect to the same base that is there on the other side, and then you can compare. Okay. So last problem for this particular video for exponents, right? So this is a simplification. Fifth root of, right, this root, you know, you have already seen in my last class, x to the power nth root of a means a to the power 1 by a to the power 1 by n. The root will be flipping, that is the reciprocal. So fifth root of x to the power 20 into y to the power minus 10 into z to the power 5. That means you can write down x to the power 20, y to the power minus 10, z to the power 5 whole to the power 1 by 5 divided by x cube by y cube. Now this is the first formula we have used, this one. Second one is, if a into b into c whole to the power n means a to the power n into b to the power n into c to the power n. This is what? A into b whole to the power n equals to a to the power n into b to the power n. So what you can write down? X to the power 20 whole to the power 1 by 5 into y to the power minus 10 whole to the power 1 by 5 into z to the power 5 whole to the power 1 by 5, and then divide x cube by y cube. Then just simplify this one. X to the power n m whole to the power n. That means this formula you are utilizing. So many formulas you are using here. X to the power m whole to the power n. That means x to the power mn. A to the power m whole to the power n equals to a to the power mn. You are multiplying the powers. So x to the power 20 into 1/5. That means x to the power, that is 5 4s are 20. So x to the power 4 into y to the power minus 10 into 1/5. So minus 2 into z to the power 5 cancel. So z divided by x cube by y cube. So now how we can write down this one? X to the power 4 into y to the power minus 2 into z divided by x cube by y cube. That means what you can do? Into y cube by x cube, right? 5 divided by 3, that means 5 by 3, 5 into 1/3, right? So it is into y cube by x cube. That is equals to x to the power 4 by x cube, that x, y to the power minus 2. So x to the power 4 by x cube, that means x to the power m by x to the power n. That means x to the power m minus n. This formula you are utilizing. X to the power m by x to the power n equals to x to the power m minus n, right? So x to the power 4 by x cube means x to the power m by x to the power n, x to the power m minus n, 4 minus 3, that is x. Another formula is y to the power minus 2 into y to the power y cube. That means the product formula, a to the power m into a to the power n equals to a to the power m plus n. So y to the power 3 minus 2, so y. Then z, that is it. So basically that is the simplification x, y, z. Got it? So how many formulas we have used? We have utilized this one first, then we have utilized this one, a into b whole to the power n, a to the power n into 1 b to the power n. Then we have utilized a to the power m whole to the power n, that means a to the power mn, this one. So 1, 2, 3, then 4, this minus formula, and then this product formula. 5 formulas we have utilized this simplification. So if you have liked this video, you understood it, if you have liked this video, please click on the like button. And if you want to have this kind of video again and again, please subscribe my channel, Dev's Learning Hub. Thank you very much.